It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, and in this video, I want to discuss kind of a strange, silly topic, and that's fighting the Hydra on Hero Wars Mobile. Now, you might think, why is it strange? Why is it a silly topic, Charlie? Well, high-end guilds, and I know the majority of you watching this video won't have this issue. You just won't. But if you're in a high-end guild and you struggle with a problem in this high-end guild in that you cannot get your attacks in time because your guild is too strong. By the time I've only been awake for 2 or 3 hours today, and most of the Hydra heads have already been defeated. Usually by this time in the day, all that's left is the wind Hydra head, and my guild Discord makes a little call out and says, hey guys, we're gonna finish the Hydra at this time. Make sure you get your hits in. And you know, that's a great thing for your guild to do. You wanna get these rewards every single day, right? You wanna get your at least 3 attempts in every single day. So what do? If your guild is absolutely shellacking, just smoking these Hydras every single day, and you have a problem with getting your attacks in on time, or maybe you're one of the big whale hitters that is doing too much damage and you need to peel it back so some of the other members of your guild can actually take their hits and take a chance at clearing it. And always make sure to clear all the heads. Here's what you need to do. And again, this is kind of a silly thing. So the heroes that you want to add in here, if you're trying to do the least damage possible, you want to have Fafnir as one hero. And obviously, if you're maxed account, you're a maxed account. So you want to have Fafnir for 1, because Fafnir doesn't really do much damage aside from, you know, what he boosts in his allies. So he won't do any damage at all to the Hydra head, but it will count as an attempt. The second Hydra head attempt you want to use can be Nebula. Nebula doesn't do a ton of damage, but you know, her ultimate does a little bit of damage, and she has an ability to hit the lowest health enemy, which is often the Hydra head, but her basic attacks don't do anything, and 2 of her skills don't do anything as far as damage either. And for the third, you can go a couple of different routes with this. A lot of people in my guild, and by the way, big shout out to my guild, the Blue Bloods, over on server 29. If you are looking for a new home and you want to be #1 in the Gold League, get a hold of these guys. They're amazing. They're incredible people and very, very smart game knowledge, very high-end game knowledge. Anyway, attack 1, use Fafnir. Attack 2, use Nebula. And then the third attack, again, you know, just a low damage output hero. You can use like Dorian or Thea. I've seen Sebastian used a little bit, but Sebastian can, you know, ramp up his crit rating and add pure damage on there. So, you know, you want to be careful with that, doing too much damage. Dorian, like I said, would be a good choice. I also like the idea of using Thea. She does a little bit of speed up, so it does, you know, help her damage output a little bit when she gets below 30%. But, you know, not a huge damage dealing hero. Some of the other heroes that you could use, you just want to die fast, right? You want to get the attack in so that you can clear the daily task and not have to worry about it. And if you are not one of the players in your guild that is effectively doing damage to the Hydra, which is me in this situation in the guild, you want to get these hits in early and as soon as possible so that the rest of the guild, the big hitters, the big whales in the guild, don't have to worry about waiting on you, because they shouldn't have to wait on you, right? The Hydra is available for several hours throughout the day. It doesn't take long to do the Hydra heads. And, you know, while this task right here is important, some of the players in the guild miss it because they're not paying attention. Whose fault is that, right? Guys, we did recently put out a video discussing the St. Valentine's Day event. If you haven't watched that yet, check it out. It's the video on top. And the video on bottom is discussing another thing having to do with Hero Wars Mobile that maybe you all haven't thought about, but maybe you should consider thinking about it. I hope you all have a great day. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.